CookingWithAlia and welcome back to my kitchen. It's Valentine's Day this weekend and some of us are planning to make a special dessert. So today I'm going to show you how to make a French dessert called Mille Feuille, or as we call it in the US, Napoleon, but dressed up Valentine style. So let's start! 1½ cups of milk, 6 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 cup of flour, 2 egg yolks, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. Powdered sugar, strawberries, and puff pastry. Heat the milk to just below the boiling point. Now we're going to whisk the eggs with the sugar, then add the flour. Add the flour little by little to the egg mixture. Add ½ cup of the hot milk to the mixture to temper the eggs. Return the mixture to the rest of the milk. Heat the mixture until it reaches a boiling point. Whisk constantly. Keep cooking until the cream is very thick. Remove the cream from the heat and whisk in the butter and the vanilla extract. Put the cream in a bowl and place the plastic wrap directly on the surface of the cream to avoid the creation of a crust. Place the cream in the fridge to completely cool down before using it. The next step is to roll and shape the puff pastry. I personally use frozen puff pastry because it really takes a long time to make puff pastry from scratch and you're not really trading off quality by using frozen puff pastry, so feel free to use the brand you have in your supermarket. Puff pastry is mainly made of butter, so it can be really sticky if it's not cool enough. So if while working with it becomes sticky, just throw it in the fridge for a few minutes until it cools down and then bring it back to work with it. Roll your puff pastry. Pierce the puff pastry all over with a fork. Use a cookie cutter to shape the puff pastry. I'm using a heart. Place the pastries on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. If you have leftovers of the dough, roll it in a bowl, cover it with plastic wrap and put it in the freezer for future use. We don't want the pastry to puff up while baking, so we're going to cover it with another baking sheet and add some beans for more weight. Cover the pastries with another parchment paper. Add another baking pan on top. And add beans for more weight. Preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Cut the strawberries into thin slices. The last step is to assemble the mille feuille. We're going to use 3 puffs, layer them with the pastry cream and strawberries. The traditional mille feuille is usually covered with white fondant, but today we're going to use powdered sugar and I'm going to show you a decoration technique. Heat up a metal skewer in a flame. Place the metal skewer on the powdered sugar briefly. Place the mille feuille in the fridge for 1 hour before serving. Bon appétit!